back to my channel. It's your girl Drea and this Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff. And if it resonates, give me a little thumbs up and comment. Let me know how thank you for watching. Guys, I want to say thank you to anyone who donates, likes, shares, subscribes, anyone who has booked a reading. Thank you. If you wish to book a reading, my email is in the description box. I will not message you for a reading, so please beware of the scammers out here, okay? I am doing a free reading giveaway until the end of February 2024. So if you have not entered, the link is in my description box. And yeah, as always, you know, just take what resonates. Don't let these messages take from you. We are talking about how people's perceptions, how have you changed people's perceptions? This is a recommendation from one of my subscribers or just somebody who watches my channel. If you subscribed, hey, shout out to you. But yeah. If you want to recommend a topic, please feel free to go to my community tab and there should be a post with pictures and you can type on there, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do like my topics and then a recommendation. My topics, recommendation. That's how I'm going to be going so far, you know. But also I'm doing zodiacs next week. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, we're talking about how have you changed people's perceptions? How have people's perceptions of you changed? Okay, we have 3 piles today. Pile number 1, which is the Tridevia Deck. We have pile number 2, which is the Gentle Heart Tarot. Pile number 3, which is the Dream Keeper's Tarot. As always, you can pick more than one pile if you feel called to. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. What up, pile 1? It's your girl Drea and this is Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell again so you get notified when I post some new stuff. If it resonates, you know, give me a thumbs up. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry. I did my best. Alright, as always, you know, take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't let anything take from you. I am doing a free reading giveaway that is linked in the description box. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy to enter. If you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description box as well. I won't message you for a reading, okay? Thousands of people are watching, so please just take what resonates. Don't let these messages take from you. If it doesn't resonate, pick another pile, watch another reading. Just do what makes you happy. We will be getting your current energy to see if this is even your pile. So, what is pile number 1's current energy? Pile 1's current energy. Wow, that was fast, quick, and in a hurry. We got purity. Ooh, okay, we got the Hermit Lantern. I do feel like you're taking some time to yourself, to purify yourself, to connect to yourself, to connect to spirit, to connect to a higher power. And I feel like you are kind of looking within yourself to find the questions that you have been asking, to figure out if you're on the right path. And there's big emphasis on you accepting your uniqueness, embracing your uniqueness, and letting go of anything that held you back from being your true authentic self. We do have fairy spotting, yeah, because it says that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. It's like you're believing in the unseen, you're believing in magic again, and you're believing in your potential, and you are stepping into your truth. You're trusting your intuition more. Yeah, your intuition will flow more freely and reveal to you what you need to know. There's big emphasis on you have a lot of questions, and your questions are going to be answered because you may be spending more time in stillness, maybe spending more time by yourself, and just connecting with your guides and God and Source. Yeah, look! Lost and found. What was lost is about to be found. You're going to find the answer that you needed. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. It's like you lost yourself, or maybe you felt lost, or maybe you stopped accepting your authenticity. Maybe you were judging yourself a little harshly. And I do feel like along with the answers are realizations in regards to that you were never really lost, that your intuition was always on point, that your inner child is healing, and that you are pure. You were never malicious. I don't know if someone tried to gaslight you. There's big emphasis on like maybe people were trying to make you feel a certain type of way and you actually started to believe what they were saying, but now you're like, nah, something is false about this. I don't believe in this. And you're starting to fight your fear and really kind of go on your own path and tap into your own magic. You are being called to go into nature. or go by the ocean as well. That will help you right now in regards to your path. Okay, so if that resonates at all, let's get into your oracles. Okay, so pile 1, these are the first set of oracles. This is pretty much how people perceived you. They still might perceive you in some aspects of this, of course, but we will find out what has changed in the other set of oracles and deeper in your tarot. So we have criminal, we have science, athlete, expressing free will, guide, queen, and look for a sign. You've always been somebody who people have looked up to you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, a lot of people look up to you. You have an open mind, and people perceived you as somebody who, you know, you're intelligent. You may be into science, or you may have a more analytical mind, but also connected. It's like you balanced both. Like, you're analytical, but you're also very intuitive with this guide. This could be my psychics. And you're also very regal, okay? You're very much a leader, a protector of people, okay? You have shocking abilities and shocking powers, okay? People also perceive you as somebody who has a life of discipline. You may exercise, or you have certain practices that do help you in regards to, you know, maintaining your vitality, keeping you balanced, improving your body, mind, and soul. Yeah, you may work out a lot or exercise, and that also puts you in this queen energy. You look very, very good, okay? People perceive you as somebody who has a lot of rings or jewelry. They also perceive you as somebody, or perceived you as somebody who was very hermit, but also you did shocking things. And it's like you would be like hermit, and then all of a sudden you step out and you radiate this powerful ass energy mad fast, and you start gaining success. Oh my god, bless me, thank you. And I feel like, you know, people perceive you as somebody who's very honest and truthful with this expressing free will. You live based off of your free will. You understand free will. You trust your guidance system, but also I feel like a lot of you guys kind of let people do their own thing. Like, you are a guide, and yes, you're a leader, but I think with this look for a sign, you shocked people because you kind of surrendered to, you know, allowing people to do whatever it is that you want. Maybe you were surrounded by certain people who were in this like criminal energy. Maybe people perceived you as somebody who may go to jail. I don't know why. Yeah, my choices determine how brightly I shine. I feel like you guys shine very bright because you express yourself authentically, and, you know, people also perceive you as somebody who really has nice hair or takes care of their hair. You have good skin. You have But I want to see what this criminal is. Like, what is this criminal in regards to how they perceived pile 1 in the past? Hey. 10 of Cups. What the fuck? 9 of Wands. You may have had boundaries towards your loved ones, maybe your family, and maybe your family thought you was like making money or, you know, getting your success in like some type of criminal way. Like, oh my god, my son's a drug dealer, my daughter's a drug dealer, they're doing something for the you know, they thought you was doing something sketcy. Like, it's giving double life, you know what I'm saying? People perceived you as somebody who was living a double life, and it could be family or friends, you know, they felt like you were living a double life, or that's what they perceived you as. Anything else? But yeah, they pretty much looked at you in regards to a highlight, but they do feel like, you know, you were also this type of person who was very diplomatic and very, very into, like, do the right thing, you know? It's like black or white energy, maybe, you know. And the thing is, you're open-minded, but people viewed you as somebody who was like, this is right and this is wrong. And we all know the difference between right and wrong, but there are some gray areas. And I do think that you see the gray areas, but I don't think that people perceived you as somebody who saw the gray areas. Anything else? Okay, let's tap into how people perceive you now. How have people's perceptions of you changed? We jump from the criminal to the clergy, so it's very much you may be tapped into your faith more, maybe you're more spiritual. A lot of y'all may have done crime in the past, or you just kind of were like in a fuck it kind of energy, or you were like in a lower vibration, or whatever it is. You were just maybe doing things that were criminal or just considered, you know, bad, whatever. And now it's like your moral compass has completely changed. You're so much, your perception has changed. People's perceptions of you have changed in regards to, they feel like you're more tapped in. You may be more spiritual or religious. You may be on a sacred mission. They feel like you're tapped in. They feel like you're connected even deeper than you already were. Because remember, we did have the guide. They knew that you was always tapped in, but now they seeing it for real, for real. And they also see that you have followers. People's perception of you is that they actually kind of want to believe or get to know what you're now, like what you know, okay? Because they're seeing that it's like life is making it rain on you with this opportunity. People feel like they perceive you as somebody who's getting all that you deserve and more. You're very anchored in the light, and you've done a lot of healing. People perceive you as somebody who has healed a lot. With this designer too, again, this big emphasis on your being like, because it says something about individuality and express yourself. You're even more expressive and you're even more authentic than you already were. Okay, with this scribe, it says preserving knowledge and information. Okay, maybe in the past, again with this criminal, I think that people didn't believe the things that you were saying, okay? Because we were talking about express free will. Maybe you were talking about the things that you were doing or whatever, your beliefs and stuff like this. And people like actually believe the things that you were saying, because you haven't really changed that much besides a couple things, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you're getting more opportunities. The light yeah, the light is always within me. You've always been that light, okay? But now your light is shining 10 times brighter and you have a following, okay? You may even have a large following online. And healing heartbreak, what does this say? My heart will love again. Yeah. You're open to love, and people perceive you as somebody who maybe you didn't really like focus on love, or you wasn't open to love in the past, but because people felt like you were jaded, and now they perceive you as somebody who has healed or is healing, and you're like a lot less jaded towards life, and you're also a lot less affected by negativity or negative people, and you're anchored in your light. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on outside of you. You used to maybe get easily triggered, and your vibration used to easily lower, so people would like see that, and they perceived you as somebody who was like, you know, maybe you got upset, or maybe, you know, you used to watch a lot of news, or you were always keeping up with the gossip and whatever else was going on, and now it's like you don't really care about that. You're on your own mission and you're designing your life. Okay, some of you guys, they perceive you as somebody who has improved in your fashion sense, okay? You're dressing more for your body type, you're dressing more for your Venus type, you're dressing more for your true authentic self, and you're expressing yourself through your fashion as well. You're so much more creative, and you could be using your creative talents, or, you know, you maybe have a talent that or an endeavor that's more on the creative side that's making you money, and that's how people perceive you, as like you was always a leader, and maybe you were a boss or something like that, but now it's like you're in your own boss. Some of you people perceive you as somebody who's an amazing writer. You're very knowledgeable, you're very wise, and you have gained more information. Like, people perceive you as somebody who never stops learning. Like, you were already perceived as very intelligent and very smart, but people perceive you as somebody who has leveled up. You're very abundant, you're glowing, your heart chakra's open, you're being more loving and compassionate. Yeah, let's tap into your tarot. All right, pile one, how have people's perceptions of you changed? We have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Strength, the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon in the reverse, the Fool, and the Ten of Pentacles. Right off the bat, people definitely... I heard social anxiety in my head. Maybe you were antisocial, or you used to get stressed. You couldn't handle high stress situations, and you were very sad. I heard crybaby in my head too, so maybe people thought you were overly emotional or overly anxious. People just felt like you were very reactive. I think I was getting that in your oracles earlier. I'm not sure. But now they feel like they see that you've changed in regards to you work better, or you can handle yourself better around people. You're healing, okay? You're moving forward. You're okay, a lot of people perceived you as somebody who was delulu. Okay, they thought your wisdom was delulu, they thought your belief systems, they thought your values was delulu, and now they're actually starting to see that delulu is the solulu with you. Okay, they're actually starting to see that you're manifesting your dreams, you're creating things again with this style energy too. They feel like they perceive you as someone who's so much more patient. Again, you were used to probably get anxious, like when people, even walking behind people, it's like if someone was walking slow, or traffic, people perceived you as somebody who was very impatient. I'm getting like, you used to get upset a lot, like, there's fucking traffic, oh, like, bitch, there's traffic every day. I was one of those people, so I ain't attacking nobody. I definitely used to get pissed off about traffic, and now I'm like, even before, like, now I don't give a shit about traffic. I'll sit in traffic. I don't give a fuck. Traffic's inevitable. Like my dad used to say every time, he'd be like, you should leave earlier. Even if I don't leave earlier, even if I'm going to be late, I don't even stress. I'm like, whatever. I surrender. Which, I must say, that's growth. I mean, obviously I try to leave earlier, but like, I don't beat myself up regardless, And I feel like you used to be really mean to yourself, and that's another thing. People perceive you as somebody who actually looks at yourself in a higher light. Okay, you also used to be somebody maybe who was kind of unfocused, or really in your head, very disassociative energy. Maybe you couldn't listen. Now you're very engaging, and also there's big emphasis on, like, instead of just hoping for changes, you're making moves, you're taking action, and people feel like you're so much more busy. Okay, people see that you're taking risks. A lot of people perceived you as somebody who used to take foolish risks, but now they're seeing the truth of the matter is that all the risks that you are taking and have been taking are leading you to your 10 of Pentacles. You were never a fool. You were trusting your inner guidance, you were trusting your intuition, you were following your wisdom, and you were making your dreams come true. Okay, a lot of people feel like you missed opportunities, maybe because you made certain plans and then maybe those plans fell through, or maybe you decided to make changes, maybe in career or schooling or whatever it is. Maybe you left a person, people, friends, whatever it is. People perceived you as foolish for moving away from whatever was causing you pain, whatever was stressing you out, moving away and healing from the sadness. In reality, it ended up working out for you. Now you're connected to people who actually support you, people who get you, people who are, because like they're doing this, right? And this makes me think of Alien, okay? So it's like people who, are like on the same wavelength as you, people who get you. And I don't know. It's just like people never got you, and people perceived you as like maybe a weirdo, or they never understood. And now it's like people perceive you as somebody who is like super wise, super strong, and going to become successful, and already is successful. I mean, they already saw you in a high light, but there's a big stigma in regards to, like, yes, people like saw you making brave moves, but they were like, oh, I would never, or that's not gonna work out. That's brave of them, but your bravery paid off. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. Anything else? Let's see. Yeah, people perceive you as somebody who has a lot of options as well in regards to making money. And it's not just like one thing. I feel like, maybe you were working at a job, and instead of you quit that job, and now you have multiple sources of income, and that's why you're creating a legacy. 10 of Pentacles, generational wealth. That's what you're focused on. Your emotions are balanced, okay? You're finding more balance and harmony, and your life is more peaceful. You may be more, you may be focused on solitude now too, okay? And people perceived you as somebody, I heard a nobody. So people thought you wasn't gonna be somebody. But now you are that somebody. 555 B. Anything else? Yeah, they just feel like people perceive you as somebody who was the caterpillar in the beginning. They didn't think you was gonna be a butterfly, and now you're blooming, you're flapping your wings, and you dipped up out of here. For real, for real. But yeah, you're not a fool, and people also perceived you as somebody who wasn't gonna, change their perspective on life or change their life, or was gonna be held back by their snakes or by their past or by their demons or by whatever toxic habits that you had. And it's like you outgrew that shit, you healed that shit, you moved forward, and now you're making your dreams come true. You're no longer confused. You trust your intuition, and you're very guided, and you're proving them wrong. You was never Delulu. You knew what you was doing the whole time, and now they're seeing the truth of that. Alright, but that's what we're going to call it, pile number 1. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's going on, pile number 2? It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. I enjoyed pile 1. That was good. That was really good. You know what I'm saying? So, if you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff. If it resonates, comment. Let me know how or why. Your comments, I love the confirmations. Or you catching a vibe. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep them real or positive, okay? If you're just talking shit, you can talk shit to somebody else. Blocked. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. But we're gonna get your current energy. Keep in mind, thousands of people are watching, so not every message may be for you. Okay, use your discernment. If this doesn't resonate, your current energy doesn't resonate, maybe watch another pile, watch another reading. Just do what makes you happy, okay? Live your life for you. If you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description box. I won't message you for a reading, so please beware of scammers. And I am also doing a free reading giveaway until the end of February, so check that out. It's also linked in the description box, 111. If you feel called to. Okay, pile number 2. What's pile number 2's current energy? Okay. Well, shine bright, shine far, don't be shy, be a star. I love this energy. I love this energy. I love this energy. Be a star. Maybe you watched that movie. You know, was it Life Size? I believe with Tyra Banks and Lindsay Lohan. Something about the Zohan. Don't mess with the Zohan too. Maybe you like that. Maybe you like Adam Sandler movies. I don't know why that's coming up. But also, you could be Adam Sandler. Like, you could be really abundant. Or when you get even more rich, I don't think that you're going to be, like, draped up in, like, Gucci and Louis and all that stuff. I think that you're going to be like Adam Sandler, you know? And I'm not saying that you're going to walk around looking homeless and shit. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. But I don't think that you're going to be, like... You know, obviously, if you clean up nice, you're going to go to parties and stuff. But, I don't know. There's big emphasis on, like... Adam Sandler. Like, you're going to still be real, down to earth, and grounded, even no matter how rich you get. So... Congratulations. What the hell is happening? All right, so we have pure intention, magical blessing, shine within, and light. Some light is going to be shed on your current situation. You're going to see the end of the tunnel finally. And, you know, you kept your intentions pure. You went through hardships, but you didn't... You know how hurt people? You were hurting and you didn't project and you didn't complain and you didn't send negativity and, you know, you didn't even envy other people who weren't hurting. Like, you know, you kept your intentions pure. You hoped for the highest and best good, and you knew no matter what, like, you've experienced way worse, and you know that you were strong enough to get through this as well. And now your beauty, your light, your inner light is going to shine without you. Like, your beauty and your looks are going to be reflecting your inner reality. And also your inner reality is going to be shifting your outer reality in regards to you're calling in a lot of blessings. You're about to be so blessed that all the people around you are going to be blessed. All the people who helped you when you were down and out, I'm hearing you're going to give them triple what they gave to you. And they're going to be shocked. Like, it's given like you had a couple solid people, maybe like 3 solid people in your life who really helped you and you really connected with you when you were going through it. They shined their light on you, gave love, support, protection, and, you know, now you're going to be able to bless them. They're still going to bless you, but I do feel like you're stepping into a time period of accepting yourself and seeing your true beauty and true essence. Like, you love yourself already, but you're going to be loving yourself even deeper. Like, I can't explain this. And then like loving, it's like soul tribe vibes, and you know, sharing your abundance with others. It's given like you become rich and famous. Not saying that you're gonna become rich and famous, but you're definitely stepping to a period of abundance, you know what I'm saying? But some of y'all could actually like maybe get to the point like Adam Sandler point, you know what I'm saying, like that kind of vibe. And when you do, you're going to put these people, whoever these people are, and your loved ones and whoever's close to you on, like, you're gonna give them as much money as they need for a startup. So you're gonna, like, you believe in your friends and you believe in these people and you're gonna invest into them. Wow. Oh my god. So if that resonates at all, let's get into your oracles. All right, people perceived you as somebody who, you know, you were maybe hyper independent, maybe in survival mode, going through a lot of fear, okay? Because you were going through your spiritual awakening. Whether it was your first or your seventh, you were going through some type of spiritual awakening. We have rewiring your nervous system. Yeah, your nervous system, there was something going on with your nervous system. And it says, I find strength in surviving my traumas. Now, people perceived you as somebody who was going through a lot of trauma, and you came from a lot of trauma, and you were trying to rewire yourself. Because look at her. That's like, what do you call it? VR, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, like, it's rewiring your subconscious. They seen that you were trying new practices. You maybe were focusing on meditation, looking for a new path, going towards an inner path, but seeking spiritual guidance and learning, okay? Asking for help from others. You were maybe looking to mentors or teachers. And also you were teaching too, but you weren't teaching to your true potential, okay? A lot of you guys, people perceived you as somebody who had a big potential, large potential, and you were waiting. You weren't taking action because you were maybe like in analysis paralysis, or you were like, I'm not ready, okay? I can't do this yet. Maybe you were meant to be a spiritual leader, and instead you just kind of continued to learn and learn and learn. And that's how people perceived you, as somebody who was, you know, independent, going it alone, learning what they need to learn, trying to strive to figure out who they are or what they really want. Maybe you were jumping from career to career. You were looking from mentor to mentor, you know, watching a lot of motivational speeches, reading a lot of self-help books and stuff like that, or spiritual books, just trying to, you know, even religious books and stuff, tapping into everything, just really a thirst for knowledge. People saw you consuming, and, you know, maybe you were teaching a little bit here and there, you know what I'm saying, because we do have teacher here. But I do feel like it's more so towards like you were learning from, you had a lot of teachers. You were looking, yes, you were looking within, but I do feel like more so without, you know, but you were definitely a diamond that wasn't shining, a diamond that people couldn't see because they didn't dust it off, you know? I don't know how to say this, but the thing is like, I heard you outgrew a lot of these teachers. Interesting. Anything else? How do people perceive you? How do people perceive you? People perceived you as somebody who maybe had a dark humor, or you would say inappropriate things. Maybe you didn't know how to read the room sometimes. You're very honest and blunt, but sometimes it's like, they were like, did you really have to say that? You said some out-of-pocket shit. But yeah, maybe you were always asking for help from others too, but it's given like some of y'all was asking for help, but a lot of you guys would never ask for help, and you would always give help, you know, because we have this independence, but then we have ask for help from others. It's like some of y'all never asked for help, and you know, that's what caused you these delays, because this is giving delays, you know. Maybe you were meant to speak your truth. Maybe you were meant to cut people off. Maybe you were meant to go down a different route. Maybe you were meant to quit a job, but you kept hesitating. It's like hesitation. They felt like you were hesitating or just stuck, okay? So let's get into how are you being perceived now. All right, there was a reason why you were waiting, okay? You were waiting for the perfect time. I feel like this was like months. Like you went through this for a couple months, because we do have within the next few months, okay? But I also feel like within the next few months, this is a sign that your DNA is leveling up, and it's the divine timing. Like divine timing is at play, and yeah, luck. Like you're stepping into your winning season. Okay, we have Barber, luck, deconstructing doubt. These two, which you already saw, perfect timing. And then gossip. I want to see what this gossip's about in regards to how people are perceiving you now. I feel like a lot of people talk about you. People, whoa. Yeah, you cut off some people. People perceive you as somebody who cut off toxic people or people who weren't trying to, like, you know, go after theirs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, success. You trusted your intuition, the high priestess. And, whoa. You know, you had love for these people. But you saw that they were toxic with this devil energy and you cut them off, okay? And now you left them behind. And people perceive you as somebody who is still moving forward, stepping into a time of success. And you're being gossiped about. Gross. But we have deconstructing doubt. So you're no longer doubting yourself, which is why it's the perfect timing and why you're taking action on things that maybe you were hesitant before. You finally believe in yourself. Only my beliefs are in my way. People perceive you as somebody who believes in themselves and is doing new things. And, you know, within the next few months, you're going to be like, they perceive you as somebody who's going to, like, level up extremely fast, like a month. Like, they see by the time, I'm thinking summer. So I heard summer, so that's like 4 months from now. So within the next 4 months, people are perceiving you as somebody who's going to really level up. We have this Barber energy, right? And that's like, it says beautification, fashion, adornment, trimming, and artists of the trust. People feel your hair has changed, okay? Perceive you as somebody who maybe takes more care or pride in their appearance, okay? Maybe you just didn't give a damn about your looks, okay? I was talking about Adam Sandler, and it's not to say that you still, like, you know, I'm not saying that you, like, go extra or anything like that, but I do feel like, you know, you may take more time to maybe do more things for your hair, maybe get your hair cut more often, maybe put a little makeup on, or maybe you changed your fashion sense as well. Yeah, I feel like you maybe because you have more abundance and you're feeling more prosperous, you have more funds to invest into fashion or invest into beautification, or you're getting deals too. Look, it says if you believe that you're lucky, you'll create on an abundance mindset. Your perspective was stifling your growth. Yeah, and stopping your luck. People perceived you as somebody who's really stepping into a lucky time. Maybe you went through an unlucky time and now people are seeing that the wheel is turning in your favor pretty much, and now they're gossiping about it. People view you or perceive you as somebody who's being gossiped about, and even if you're being gossiped about because of maybe your looks changing, maybe you're looking better, maybe you're more happy, and you're able to manage your life better, and like you're creating this palace, this heaven on earth kind of vibe, and you're no longer doubting yourself, and your beliefs have changed, and now it's like people are viewing you and they see you, and that's why everyone's talking about you. Okay, they perceive you as somebody who's very trustworthy, okay? People thought you were gonna gossip about the people that you left and stuff, and you don't talk about them at all. People perceive you as somebody who is the bigger person. They perceive you as somebody who's the bigger person. You're very mature. But yeah, you're definitely stepping into a time of good luck and prosperity. Yeah, and you're taking action on certain things that you said that you were going to do, but it took you a little while to get it started up. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get into deeper. How do people perceive you? No, how have people's perceptions of you changed? All right, how have people's perceptions of you changed? We have the Hanged Woman, we have the Six of Swords, the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the World, the Three of Wands, and the Justice on the back of the deck. Yeah, you rebalanced yourself. You're getting your justice. People perceive you as somebody who's getting good karma. You're getting good karma. You went through a period of stagnation, of questioning, of just really stuck and stagnant energy, and now you're moving forward, you're healing, okay? Maybe you healed from a relationship and now you're more open to love. People viewed you as somebody who is either not trying to be tied down, and now it's like people view you as somebody who is like dating for marriage, or you're in a relationship. Some of y'all, people perceive you as somebody who has found your soulmate. You have found your perfect match, because we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles and the Lovers clarified by the Queen of Cups. So it's like, if you have not found your person, people perceive you as somebody who will find your person and will marry, like, your perfect person. Okay, people also perceive you as somebody who, no matter how much people think they can compete with you, you're in your own lane, you're doing your own thing, and you will continue to manifest abundance and continue to be successful. You're creating your own path. You're a trailblazer. People perceive you as somebody who has really leveled up in regards to their identity, in regards to their I don't know, their divine path, their success. Okay, a lot of you guys, people perceive you as somebody who has already traveled and will continue to travel even more, especially as your funds continue to grow. People perceive you as somebody who triggers people because of your abundance, because you're creating your life, because of you being so, it's given like you guys like really are the bigger person. And when people get mad, they expect you to blow up, but you don't, you know, you're just unaffected. People try to trigger you, and people perceive you as somebody who is un-F-wittable. You just unfazed. And, you know, maybe, you know what's funny is, like, I do feel like these were people who used to do this to you before. Like, they used to constantly try to trigger you and stuff, and it was easy, and they would get a laugh about it. Maybe that's why they would gossip about you and stuff. Like, they would, like, trigger you in front of people, and then, you know, would talk about you when you would leave and stuff. And now you obviously, I feel like you don't hang out with these people anymore, but, you know, it's like they still try to find ways to trigger you, and you're just out of their, you know, you're out of their league. People perceive you as somebody who is out of a lot of people's leagues, and who, you know, you don't care about who's trying to fight for your attention. You are very focused on your own self, and you're very busy. Okay, she has 8 arms. Every time I see this, interesting. Yeah, 8 arms, and every hand has an eye. It's like, you are so protected and so watched over. People perceive you as somebody who has like the divine anointing, even if they don't know how to call it like that. You are divinely favored, highly favored, very protected. It's like, these are people who maybe were trying to mess with you, or who were out to get you. Some people were spiritual and they were trying to like mess with your destiny, but they're starting to see that no matter what, they can't fuck with you. Again, there's big emphasis on you are unfuckwittable. Okay? People perceived you as somebody who was kind of like fearful to put yourself out there, but now you're letting the world see you for every bit of your true authentic self. Okay, maybe you used to dim your light or hide yourself, and now people perceive you as somebody who's standing tall, embracing their uniqueness, and not giving a fuck when people try to like tear you down or judge you or make you feel insecure, because you're very secure. You're very secure in yourself, and you're no longer stuck, and you're no longer stuck on needing validation from others. You're no longer a people pleaser. You have healed a lot of codependency, and also it's like people can't take advantage of you. Okay, you could be very well known. You could have a large social media following. You could have a lot of people fighting for your attention. People perceive you as somebody who could be very busy, very successful, has their hands in a lot of pots, okay, spinning a lot of plates kind of vibes. You have a lot of goals, and you're actually taking action towards all of those goals. Big emphasis on you travel, or you're about to travel a lot, or you're going to move, and you're very well known worldwide. It's not just like in your neighborhood. Okay, maybe you were popular and a lot of people knew you, but now they're seeing that like, nah, there's more people that know you than they thought. Like, I don't know, y'all have haters, and people do perceive you as still having haters, but it's like your haters can't touch you. You're on this pedestal, and they're over here mad. You got people mad. People perceive you as somebody who's doing better, focused on themselves, unstuck, getting your karmic justice against these people who are mad at you for no reason, because they're so focused on you, even though they kind of need to focus on themselves. You know, I always say that. But yeah, your ships are coming in, and your success is coming in. You're gaining success in some type of way, and you're gaining recognition, and that's how people perceive you as. More abundant, more decisive, more loving, more compassionate, more open, more popular, more balanced, more intelligent, less stuck, and unfuckwittable. Alright, well, that's what I got for you, pile number 2. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Ooh, what up, pile 3? Last but never least, it's your girl, Drea. And this is Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff and join the fam. Thank you guys. Thank you. Also, if it resonates, comment and let me know how or why down below, baby. This has been a good reading. I really like this reading. So thank you for the recommendations. Go to my community board if you have any topics you would like discussed. Okay, any tarot ideas or whatever you want. Okay, if you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description box. I will not message you for a reading, so beware of scammers. I do have a free reading giveaway going on, and that's also linked in the description box. It's going on until the end of February 2024. And yeah, keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so if this doesn't resonate, don't let it take from you. We're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile, If it doesn't, watch another pile, watch another reading. Always use your discernment, okay? Just do what makes you happy, baby. Okay? And, yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Oh, what am I hearing? Alright, stop spreading those rumors around. Stop spreading the lies. Alright, people are spreading rumors because you're distancing yourself. You're spending time alone. You're transforming. You're bettering yourself. It's like, I don't get it. Like, you're transforming yourself. You're maybe changing your eating habits. Okay, you may have cut out okay, it's given like, say you quit drinking so you don't go out with your drinking buddies anymore. It's like now they're gossiping about you. Like, instead of being happy, like, oh yeah, wow, did you hear pile 3? They finally quit drinking. Like, good for them. They're like, oh, F pile 3, they don't come out and party and drink with us anymore. It's like, I don't know. It's just, there's something weird. It's weird. I don't like it. Tokers, drinkers, there's something like, it doesn't matter. You just don't entertain a certain energy anymore, or you don't entertain a certain thing that you used to do, okay? And also, it could be like you're losing weight and people are gossiping about it, okay? They're trying to make it, like, I just heard Ozempic. It's like they're trying to make it seem like whatever you're doing, the changes that you're making, the transforming that you are doing, they're discrediting it, okay? You're using your wisdom and you're challenging yourself to become better. Okay? And the best is yet to come. And you're embracing your transformation. You're embracing the endings. You're okay with being okay. You're okay with being okay. You're okay with being okay, yes. But also it's like, that things are going to get better. But also you're okay with being alone. You're okay with the quiet. And you're also moving in silence, which is also triggering people. And that's probably why they're gossiping, because they have no idea what the fuck is going on. They're irrelevant, of course, but I do feel like you guys continue to be mindful about what you're consuming, not just in regards to what you're eating, but also just in regards to anything, like what you're watching. Are you consuming more than you are creating? That kind of vibe, okay? Are you consuming more than you are working? Whatever it is, okay? Are you balanced, all right? Are there things that you are not doing that your intuition and your wisdom is telling you to do that you're putting off because you're investing your energy into other things? Or are you distracted and do you need more time alone? A lot of you guys, I think you're actually alone right now. But, some of you may not be alone, and maybe you're stepping into that energy of leaving behind certain people or moving away from going out and partying or whatever. And, maybe that was a warning, like, you will have people gossiping about you, but it is irrelevant because you're doing this for you. This is a part of your transformation, and the best is yet to come. You're going to meet people who actually support you instead of trying to bash you because of your choices. So if that resonates at all, let's get into your oracles. All right, pile 3, we have revolutionists, we have change, we have dissolving judgments, we have abundance, and we have seeker. Yeah, you were very, very much focused on the truth, and you were focused on acquiring wisdom. Maybe you were focused on, your solo journey. Okay, people perceived you as somebody who was fighting for others, very outspoken, very, very social too. You were very social, but also you were balancing your learning You were making changes to become better. You were embracing your alone time and still spending time, you know, maybe you were always in protests, or you were posting videos, you know, speaking out against all the, you know, the tough ass shit that was going on. And you were also manifesting a lot of abundance. People perceived you as somebody who was very abundant, who was loving, who was non-judgmental, but you were still like would speak up about injustices, okay? Champion of transformation. It says, I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. Yeah, you were just like, you know what? You would still speak up about it. People perceived you as somebody who was a contradiction. Maybe they felt you would always change up. You'd be like, yeah, I ain't judging them, but then also you would judge them. That is one thing. Just because you don't see any movement doesn't mean nothing is happening. I do feel like you were making changes, and people perceived you as somebody who they knew you were making changes, especially in regards to, like, you know, learning and abundance, but it's like they couldn't see it. They wanted to know what was going on, but they couldn't see it. So they perceived you as somebody who was very secretive, who was on a solo journey, committed to, you know, figuring yourself out and learning about what you need to change, okay? And you were trying to become the change. Yeah, you were focused on change. You were figuring out what needs to change, okay? But you were very abundant. And, you know, I'm not saying that you're not still abundant, but there's big emphasis on, like, people viewed you as somebody who was abundant and an earth angel who was very, very outspoken. And also with the freedom fighter, it was like maybe you were more confrontational. You know, again, this dualistic vibe, you know, you weren't letting people live their lives, but also it was like you would still speak up. You know, perceived you as somebody who was very loud too, or maybe you have a loud voice and they perceive you as somebody who was very loud, outspoken, maybe somebody who always tried to get attention, but also it's like maybe they thought you were getting attention. They perceived you as somebody who wants attention, but I feel like you weren't really trying to get attention, because again, you're like on your own journey. But let's tap into how are you being perceived now? All right, I kept hearing it's even better. It's getting even better. Some of y'all, people perceived you as somebody who may have been fast or was like in a player or a hoe or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we have genius, business, we have exploring unity, consciousness, we have athlete, companion, you're ready. Okay, so your health has improved. Yeah, because we were talking about, well, no, that was in your current energy, moderation, but I do feel like you're improving your health, your physical health, mental health, and your emotional health. So it's like you're, again, the consumption, you know, you just keep getting better. Like, you were already abundant, but now it's like, instead of like, maybe you were super abundant, like you had a good job, but now it's like you created your own business. You took that money that you were making from that and you created your own business, you know. You're showing new talents, bearer of gifts. You're showing that you have an innovative mind, that you're a problem solver, that you see beyond the matrix, because this always makes me think of the Matrix, this card. But people they perceive you as a genius, like a genius on all levels, and also they perceive you as somebody whose body is improving. You could be going to the gym more, you're looking more athletic, and more ripe. What does that even mean? Oh my god. What does this say? You're definitely more connected. I am one eternal light appearing as all. Yeah, I feel like you are super focused on like the we are one, universe, one song kind of vibes. You're more loving and yes, you were on your own journey with that seeker energy, but now it's like maybe y'all was betrayed. People also like they perceived you as somebody who got betrayed, and now it's like you no longer, you let it go. You healed from that. You moved forward. You're no longer intimidated to go into business. Okay, maybe you were scared to start a business, and now it's like you're applying all of the intelligence that you had and you're using that to, you know, create a business, and you have some type of exceptional ability to elevate, to level up your awareness, to produce amazing results. Some of y'all may have been in a company and, you know, you were an abundant company and you were making money, and then maybe you got promoted too. There's big emphasis on like you're making more money. Or maybe you were at a different business or something like that, and then you went into the corporate world or became a CEO or your own boss. Again, emphasis on that. I heard influencer as well, but it's like you are winning the trophy. You are very protected, connected. People view you as glowing. Look at how beautiful like she is. You know, you guys have glowed up. People perceive you as somebody who has glowed up. You look better physically, your face and your body. With this companion, people view you as somebody who is very, very motivated. You got moxie, you're not selfish, and you're very loyal. Okay, maybe you went through a period, again, with that seeker energy, you went on your own and, you know, you weren't giving energy to anybody, and now it's like you have certain people. You either have you're in a relationship, or, you know, you have a best friend or a close-knit crew, you know, that are not like toxic. You have let go of karmics. You had to deal with karmics, but it's like you're ready to step up and accept that award. You're ready to step up and claim that king or queen energy, because you are the king or queen and you always were, but now it's like you finally see it for yourself. You're no longer shy or no longer intimidated to show everyone that you're the star, because you've been the star of the show, don't get me wrong, but now it's like, yeah, beautiful popular loner energy. They do view you as the popular loner because maybe you do spend a lot of time by yourself because you're creating or working on your health or with a specific person. You may not socialize like in large groups anymore. They perceive you as somebody who maybe used to party a lot, and now it's like you don't. Okay, let's dive deeper in regards to how people's perceptions of you changed in the tarot. All right, people perceived you as somebody who was, you know, sad but didn't want people to see it, or you acted like you were okay, and now it's like you are like, it's okay not to be okay. I think you feel your emotions fully. You have finally learned how to transmute those emotions instead of like storing them or suppressing them or whatever it is that you used to do. Maybe you used to drink or smoke to like not feel, and you were always happy, but in deep down you were not happy. But now people perceive you as somebody who is genuinely happy and free from the past, from the sadness, from the trauma. You've built a deeper relationship with yourself, and you got real honest with yourself in regards to your sadness or your depression or whatever it was. So let's talk about the cards. We have the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, the Eight of Diamonds, the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, the Fool, the Ace of Crystals, and then we also have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Diamonds, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Swords. People definitely perceive you as somebody who may have online friends, or maybe you have a lot of friends through gaming and stuff like that, and maybe you were kind of like you had less options. No, you had more options, but like less real people around you. And now it's like you surrounded yourself around recognized real. You got real, genuine friends, people who can grow with you, people who maybe you work with in business, and maybe you also, again, there's big emphasis on like maybe y'all got a promotion. They they perceive you as somebody who, you know, finally leveled up from the worker to the boss, to the leader, to your own boss. Again, emphasis on that. You see clearly though, you know, maybe people thought you was delulu or confused, or, you know, maybe you didn't trust your intuition, or you were very indecisive. Now it's like, no, you're clear-minded, you're clear-headed, and, you know, you're not missing any opportunities. You're taking leaps of faith, and you're no longer, again, like allowing your mental or your sadness or your emotions to block you from, you know, taking action towards what it is that you want or what it is that you feel you desire. A lot of you guys used to maybe be night owls. You may still be perceived as a night owl, but I feel like you just have better sleep habits, or you look more rested. Okay, maybe back in the day you didn't look like you got enough sleep, or because of you not getting enough sleep, you were in this like brain fog, or like when people would talk to you, you'd be like, huh? And they're like, oh, this person never listens to me. Now it's like you're very focused and you're very present and you're working even harder, okay? I do feel like y'all went through a period of time where you didn't know what you wanted to work on, or maybe you were working on too many things and you were spreading your energy too thin, and you know, you were missing certain things. It's like you weren't prioritizing certain things, and it really caused a lot of delays and a lot of blocks. But now it's like you're investing in, you know, all the things that you were supposed to. You're learning a lot. People perceive you as somebody who was always intelligent, but again, there's this emphasis on like you're becoming a master, or you're becoming a genius. You're becoming more and more smart every single day with this King of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. It's like you're leveling up from the Page of Swords to the King of Swords. Like you just continue to learn and grow. Ding for confirmation. What else? Maybe some people perceived you as lazy, or you were trying to take the easy way out or something like that, but the whole time, or maybe you were, but like the whole time you was working behind the scenes and you were working hard, and now it's like your progress is showing. People perceive you as somebody who has always been working, and maybe you went through a time of stagnation and now your results are finally showing. Maybe people perceived you as somebody who was gonna quit, or they thought you were gonna quit, or they didn't think that you were gonna get as far as you did. And now it's like you're stepping into new creative ventures. You're so much more passionate, more authentic, more unique, and you're accepting yourself, loving yourself, and you're joyful no matter what, you know. And if you're sad, you'll admit it. You know, you're not going to say like, I'm okay. You're going to be straight up and honest and blunt about how you're feeling. And people also perceive you as somebody who became a better driver. Maybe you wasn't the best driver, or maybe you used to get into accidents a lot. Some of y'all, you actually, well, you still became a better driver, but you still get into accidents. It is what it is. But, you know, I do feel like people perceive you as somebody who, you moved on from people, okay? And people are still creeping on your social media. People perceive you as somebody who is hard to let go of. Like, people do not want to let go of you. People really, really become attached to you and sad, and they feel like you are ignoring them, or they feel like if they try to come back to you, you will reject them. You have a lot more opportunities in better places, quotation marks, you know. It is what it is. People definitely view you as somebody who became way sexier. Your sex appeal is on 100, and they feel like you have a lot of people are yearning, whining, pining for you, and that's very interesting. You also have a lot of people who want to make moves towards you, want to revamp, like want to talk to you again. Old people, but also new people who just view you as somebody who's loyal, who's intelligent, who's successful, and somebody who's connected, fearless, and fun. You know, people view you as somebody who's having fun again. You went through a period of sadness or a really rough time, and you know, you just wasn't like, you wasn't up to it. You wasn't ready to smile, or you maybe had a super RBF, but now it's like you're maybe smiling more, or more open and talking to people, and people perceive you as somebody who's becoming more open and loving and communicative now. Yeah, shout out to you. You cut through all the bullshit. People perceive you as somebody who is not afraid to drop everything and start fresh. Somebody who is has a lot of options in life and a lot of different pathways to success. Maybe you have multiple streams of income as well, again. And people really view you as like a king or a queen who has leveled up, who's standing high on their throne, who's very balanced in their divine feminine and their divine masculine, who is balanced in their communication, who is not scattered, who listens, who pays attention to details, okay? You're more observant. People perceived you as somebody who's very like spacey in their head, unaware, maybe easy to take advantage of, and now it's like, nah, not anymore. No. Y'all cannot. Very similar to another pile. You are unfuckwittable. Alright, so that's what we're gonna call it, pile number 3. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.